Brum, unity is strength. Once upon a time, in a vast and enchanting forest, there was a white bear named Paul and a brown bear named Brum. Paul lived at the edge of a great glacier where the wind was cold and the snow covered everything. Brum, on the other hand, lived in the dense and warm forest among tall trees and green meadows. Paul was convinced that he was the best. "I'm strong and resistant to the cold," he would say to himself. No other bear could survive here. Every time he saw his reflection in the ice, he would tell himself that his white fur was the most beautiful and perfect suited for the life in the ice. Similarly, Brum boasted about his strength and agility in the forest. "I'm agile and clever," he thought. "I can climb trees and find the finest food. No white bear could manage here." One day, Paul and Brum met at the border between the glacier and the forest. They looked at each other with curiosity and a hint of challenge. Paul said, "You think you're so good, but here on the ice, you wouldn't last a day. I'm definitely better than you." Brum, not to be outdone, replied, "I think you would never survive in my forest. I'm the strongest." And so, to prove who was the best, Paul and Brum decided to face some challenges. First, they went to the glacier. Paul glided lightly across the ice, while Brum, with his warm brown fur, kept slipping and falling. "See," said Paul with a satisfied smile. "This proves that I'm the best." Then they moved to the forest. Here it was Brum who excelled. He moved swiftly among the trees, found hidden fruits, and discovered secret paths through the vegetation. Paul, on the other hand, stumbled over the roots and couldn't find any way through the hidden trails. "Now, do you understand?" said Brum. "Here I am the king of the forest." After a long day of challenges, Paul and Brum sat down, tired, near a river that separates the forest from the glacier. Both, despite having won their respective challenges, felt incomplete. Every time one excelled, the other failed, and neither of them was truly satisfied. While they were resting, they spotted something in the water, a boat adrift full of fruit and fish, which was in danger of going over a waterfall. Instinct drove them to act, but they quickly realized they would need to work together. Paul, with his strength and skill on the ice, approached the icy shore and began pushing the boat toward Brum. Brum, with his agility, climbed a near tree and with great dexterity threw a rope around the boat, pulling it to safety. Together, they managed to stop the boat before it went over the waterfall. After this episode, they looked into each other's eyes and realized something important. "It doesn't matter who is the best in his own environment," said Paul. "Together, we are much stronger." Brum nodded. "You have qualities that I don't have, and vice versa. Only by joining forces we are truly unbeatable." From that day on, Paul and Brum became great friends. Instead of competing, they began to collaborate. When strength or endurance was needed, Paul was ready. When agility and cleverness was required, Brum knew what to do. They discovered that by working together, they could overcome any obstacle, whether on ice or in the forest. And so, Paul and Brum learned that you don't need to be better than others to feel special. Each of them had something unique to offer, and only together they could achieve great things. And from that day on, the forest and the glacier were never divided again. Paul and Brum became a symbol of unity, showing everyone that true strength lies in collaboration and friendship.